Hey guys, Bree here. So, how do you guys feel about blue and orange for fall? I have seen it like everywhere, all over the stores, all over the craft stores, and I am, first of all, if you've been watching me for a while, you know I love my farmhouse blue. Like everything that I do is in this blue color scheme. And then we got this newer orange. I'm actually going to make it a little bit darker today, but y'all, look how cute it is together. They are just great. They complement each other pretty well. So I am excited to give it a try. So we're going to go ahead and paint this surface. First of all, I will need to make my orange a little bit darker, okay? So what we're going to do, let me send this over to my broadcast channel real quick because that is where I send my live notifications. So when I am live and jump on, I'll send it over there. That way you guys get a notification. There is a second way you can get notifications. If down below you comment !notify, all together, one word, !notify. Facebook automatically will send you a notification when I am live. And if for whatever reason technology decides to not work that day, which happens often, I send it in the broadcast channel, which you'll get it there too. Okay? So hopefully you guys are doing good. Hi, Angel just popped on. Hello. All right, so what I'm going to do is we're going to take some of this marmalade. All right, it's like the leftover that I have in this jar, so I really don't know how much I'm probably going to put in here. Okay, like I don't know how much this is. So we're going to scoop. This is ash. I'm going to scoop over some ash. I really have to say that slow and enunciate it. Hi Charlotta, hi Nancy, hi Julie. And we're going to I'm going to go ahead and mix this together first, okay? So I did add that in here. We're going to make this one just a little bit darker orange, okay? And I will also add in here a little bit of brown. It's kind of turning brown already, but I just wanted it to be a little bit deeper. Maybe. We'll see. And I might have even put a little bit too much ash. I don't know. I'm just going to mix it up real quick. Let's see what color we're coming out to. Still getting some in here. And if it's a little bit too dark, I might have to add some more marmalade. Maybe I should have just started with a little bit less of that darker color. I didn't realize I even put some back because I was like, that's going to be a bit too much. All right, so here is the orange we have come out to. Now, to kind of give you an idea, that is how bright it was, and that's how dark it is now. Okay. Let's see, everybody's jumping on. Hi. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, Maria, Julie, Wendy. Wanda is on. Ivy, Maria, Carolyn. Hi. Right now, I am just mixing to make a little bit deeper orange color. Okay. That is what we are doing. Oh, this is gray. That is the ash color. It's like, that looks really dark. There we go. I think those are actually two really good colors. So all I did was add ash. I didn't even add espresso because I think it's actually a really good color right now. So those of you guys just popping on, I did marmalade with ash and we created a little bit darker orange, like a deep darker orange, okay? Hi. Feel free to comment September for the info. Also for any of the links. I did put some September promos, like dates for the new collection, the new peanuts is in there. I also put some info about our new little caddy here is in there. The link for that is on well, the website is there. You'll just have to go to 3D prints, or I think it's under recently added today. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and paint. I think we're gonna paint this one, and I might paint this one as well. You know what, I did not have any, why do I not have any, what are those things called? Sponges. Let's just take out this one. Hi. Okay. There we go. Let's go ahead and paint this. So I'm gonna get some of our new color we just made, and we're just gonna paint the whole thing here. I like it. It is darker, but it's really nice because sometimes I feel like after it dries, it lightens up a little bit. So it might look like it's going on really dark, but it actually just looks really good. So here we go. This is marmalade with ash to make it darker. And how was everybody's weekend? What'd you guys do? Sorry, I ended up not even going live at all yesterday, y'all. We were working hard. I did have to get up early because I still had my meetings with a few of my teammates that we do every Monday. For those that were, working and didn't have something going on. And I just stayed up and worked as much as I could, helping get caught up on orders. So it was busy. What am I going to do? What do you mean? What am I going to do? Like the project? I've been wanting to do some t-shirts, but typically we do peanuts every Wednesday. Most of the time it's because I have cutouts associated with them. But what exactly are you looking for? Are you looking for a little bit of inspiration for that? Or I would probably just do it all in one color though on that particular transfer. I would probably put it on a t-shirt, like a dark t-shirt, and put it all in white. That's probably what I would do. Hi. Okay, look how pretty that came out. That is a really pretty orange for a pumpkin. That came out really good. All right, let's wash that off. We're going to do blue real quick. How to stop the itch? Ooh. I don't, but maybe somebody else does. I hope somebody else has a solution for you. Nancy said she got stung by a bee. Does anybody have suggestions on how to stop the itching? So if you know, put it below. Help Nancy out. Dill pickle juice for swelling and itch. Vinegar and Benadryl. There you go. All right, so I'm going to add a little bit of water to our farmhouse blue here. I think these are so good together. Let's see, Benadryl, are you using the chum? Yes, I'm using the Pumpkin Chubby from Chalk. Wet tobacco from a cigarette. Itching could cause by allergic reaction, so take some Benadryl. Meat tenderizer into a paste, draws out the poison. Yes, thank you. I love the blue too. Yeah, so if you like the pumpkin, feel free, comment September down below. And on my Chalk site, you can find them. If you search in on my Chalk site pumpkins, it'll pop up these pumpkins as well as everything else pumpkin related. These pumpkins actually have a transfer as well. So if you wish to do that transfer instead of the one that I'm going to use today, you can absolutely grab those. All right. There we go. All right, those two are now painted. Okay, we're gonna dry them and we're going to put a design on the top of them. I tried vinegar, we'll try dill pickle juice. Yes, so I actually used marmalade, but I mixed ash into marmalade and I came up with this really dark orange. Yes. And then I used the farmhouse blue. One of the farmhouse blues. I have two. One is slightly darker than the other, but I think I'm running low on that one. I do need to make some more jars here pretty soon, but not just able to yet. Hi, Sonia. All right, so we are drying this real quick. I wanted to show you guys also color of the month real quick. So it is very similar to Shimmer Rose Gold, y'all, but it paints and it looks more metallic. So instead of all those little shimmery glitters, and it has like this cool little metallic-y, I don't know what you call it. Let me show you. Here is what it looks like when it is chalked on, and that's on Current Jam, so these two look really good together. I also chalked it on Marvelous, and you can still see it looks really good there. Okay. Then I actually painted with it, and it painted beautifully. So, just letting you know that this month's color of the month is called Vanity, and it does look really gorgeous. I prefer it over shimmer rose gold because I just really like the way the metallic type ones paint. And you guys know I do a lot of painting. Okay. Yay. Okay, good. I'm glad you got yours yesterday. It is really pretty. And so now I'm torn, y'all. I'm torn. Y'all know my go-tos like 2 years ago. This was all we did. Like we did everything for fall with Marvelous and Current Jam. We even put it into Christmas stuff. This was my go-to, right? How many of you guys have been with me that long? Then now these two are my go-to. But I'm wondering if I might have to go back to this because those three just go so well together. Yeah, so this is called Vanity. And so what, every single month, Chalk Couture comes out with a color of the month. And it's an exclusive color. You can only get it if you purchase, I think the price is $75, right? So if you spend $75, you can add it on at checkout. Otherwise, it will not allow you to add on. It is best to order early on in the month. I would say at least within the first week. We have had 2 pastes, I believe, sell out in like 2 or 3 days. So a lot of people usually order on the 1st, if not on the 2nd. So I don't recommend waiting too long. Kind of know what it is that you want to order, and then wait for the 1st so you know what promotions are coming out, right? So like this month, the 4th, you guys, if you comment September, I'll send this all to you in Messenger. The 4th we have, on the 4th, which is Thursday, I get to see what comes out on Friday. So we have a brand new collection called the Holiday Collection coming out, and it's all Christmas. So it's our bigger Christmas collection coming out. So I cannot wait, you guys. We're going to do the first half of September all fall. And then we're going to start sprinkling in some Christmas stuff. Because those of you guys who do events, you need to do your Christmas stuff now. Christmas stuff pretty much sells all year round. But if you are doing events, you really have got to switch gears and make sure you're all fall and start Christmas. Halloween will still sell like last minute stuff because just Halloween is just as big as Christmas is now. But I am now slowly, I'm going to finish up Halloween this week, and next week for sure I'm all fall and Christmas. Okay, so I do have a few more Halloween things that I really want to do, and it's just so hard because I'm like, oh, there's so much more I want to do. Oh, when your design dollar comes in, yep. Okay, so this month, you guys, Club is a cute little picture frame. Let me show you. Let me grab the picture frame. Okay, so if you're not in Club, this is a great month to join, especially if you want to get this picture frame. You can use it as a gift or for yourself, whichever. Super cute. So this is MDF. This is actually made out of the same stuff that we use for our cutouts. I did not cut these. These come straight from Chalk. All right, so it has these 2 pieces you glue into the side after you chalk them, paint them, whatever it is. And it is a photo frame. And the cool thing about theirs is it already has like the hardware on it. So you can slide these 2 pieces down. I don't want to break my nail, but you can slide this off and then put the picture in it and put the backer back on it. It also comes with 2 pieces to hang it up. So that's really cute. And sometimes, you guys, if you are a club member, there's a club only tab for you with extra accessories or surfaces. And if there happens to be any extras, they will be posted probably about halfway through the month or so or next month. If there are extras of those, then you have access to get them. Okay? And then it comes with this design. All right, you guys know we love our patterns here. All right, and I actually used this pattern on the tag. Right, and doesn't it look good? Let me get how you can see it. I don't know which way. There we go. Okay, so let's do this. All right. And, oh, where did my light? You know what? I think I'm going to use Shimmer Peach. I'm going to use Shimmer Peach Cobbler for this. That way my pumpkin is still all orange. Let me get a squeegee, an orange squeegee. Need a color tray? I've got plenty for you. Y'all, that's loaded on our 3D site on our website, spoiledbybreed.com. Go to 3D print, and that is our newest design that is up there. Those of you guys in the R&B cutout group or in the messenger chat, you guys all had first chances to order. Everybody that ordered last night, your stuff is already done and printed and should be able to ship out tomorrow unless you have an order. It could have possibly gone out today. It'll go out sometime this week, I will say. Or if you've got another order that's like going to be done tomorrow, it'll probably wait for that order. Anyways, exciting. Super fun. And if you ever think of something that you need, send me a message. And we'll see if Robert can come up with it. Yeah, comment September, and I'll send you the link to my cutout site. You'll click shop with me, and it should be the second button. Okay, or you can just visit spoiledbybreed.com, and it'll be under 3D prints at the top. All right, tell me. Look how pretty that is. I love it. That is so cute. Barb, I don't know if you got one ordered. I don't know if yours went. I know that you said that you wanted to get a teal one, but I don't know if you ended up getting it. I have to go look. You started driving today. Yay, Sonia. Well, stay careful. I know, it does look good. Yeah, Barb, I have to check. I can't check on this computer because it makes me, like, ask me 50 million questions just to get into my Shopify. Okay, I'm going to let that dry. We're going to bring this over because we need to wash this and do the next one. I've got just a few minutes left anyways because I do need to go pick up Riley. So, tell me, what do you guys want to see? What projects do you guys want to see? I saw Peanuts, the Messy People. I'll get that on my mental note here. What other projects do you guys want or need to see? I know we need to do a resin project soon. That is on my list. What else? Yes, Barb, it's on the website. Gotcha. So the link just takes you to the cutout messenger, right? So the link that I had posted the other day, which a lot of people said it wasn't working. And I don't know why, because that's the only link it gave me to share. And it told me copy link. So I did that. And it was always the exact same link. So I don't know what was going on. But down below, if you look in the comments, I did manage to make another link. Like I copied a different link and changed out the numbers. But down below where it says hit the heart button, say hi, hit the heart button, click that and there will be two links. One of them says the Alert Spoiled by Brie broadcast channel and the other one says Cutout broadcast channel. You guys can click that second link and it should allow you to join our Cutout channel, right? Sometimes people miss things on Facebook, you know, like in the groups, you just don't see everything. But at least in Messenger, if it is super important or something new that's uploaded, I will put them there. So that way you can always just check easily in Messenger and see if you've missed anything, right? I'm wanting a teal accessory, but all your holders are black. That's a tough choice. Totally up to you. I kind of like the black one just because I think about teal and like the color clash maybe. But I know a lot of you guys that do have teal, I would want all of mine to match. So if I started with teal, I would 100% get teal. I just went ahead and got black for everything. I would either, mine I would probably do black or white. But that's just for me and how I would like mine, right? Okay. So now the choice is, do we go with the light color or do I go with something like Shimmer Moonlight? Do you guys remember this one? I just don't know. It's dark enough, but maybe we add it to, maybe we mix it. Let me get myself a color tray. And 2 stir sticks, you know, because we're organized. The color squeegees, these were part of different promotions that we've had in the past. So one of them was if you were a club member or if you were a Perks member or a designer for a year, you would get a squeegee. And they did that for 2 years in a row. It was an orange squeegee and a pink squeegee. They haven't done that in a while. They changed to a different promotion. Then there was another promotion where you could get, was there another squeegee? Yeah, it was study hall. Right, there was a really bright squeegee. It was called study hall. That one was nice too. And then at conventions. All right, let's see. I don't think that's enough actually. Let's add more. I mean, it could be enough. I did give away some green squeegees and some pink squeegees the other day on Plinko. So that was fun. All right, let's see. I thought I waxed. Now I don't know. I have no idea. Let's just wax just to be sure. don't know, Nancy, probably not. Thank you. All right, we're going to wax this. And we wax because we don't want the transfer to pull up the paint that we put down already. Okay? So I'm just going to rub out, make sure I don't have any big chunks in here, and it just kind of all spreads out a little evenly there. The orange and pink ones, I know they're super cute. Okay. Here we go. All right, I pretty much just squeegeed all of it out, and we're gonna make this work with what we have. Oh, there's a couple of spots that weren't mixed real well, so I got kind of a lighter spot right up here. Whoops. So in case you don't have Shimmer Moonlight to make this color, I would probably use Cadet, some black, and maybe Shimmer Frost or Shimmer Shadow. Ooh, you could probably just use Cadet and Shimmer Shadow. That might work. We do have those two colors available, so you can make your own. Yes, I love it. So the other one was a Shimmer Peach Cobbler, and I wanted to stick with a shimmer on top, but I didn't have a Shimmer Blue that was a light shimmer. I had Glacier. I didn't even think about that one. Glacier was one of those like metallic, really pretty blue, like Cinderella or Elsa kind of colors. Gives it character, yeah. Right? Okay. So, check it out. Don't they look good? Y'all hit that heart button. Okay, so we're going to try these real quick, and let's add our little bows on the top. Oh yeah, Fresh. Fresh was another one. Glacier was one. Fresh. You can make these double-sided, whether you want to do them the exact same on both sides, you could do that. I would probably stain the edges in like, I would do the other side first, and then I would stain the edges with, what is that color? Tobacco Road. Okay. I would stain it with Tobacco Road. All right, I think that would look good. Duchess. Yep, that was the Cinderella one. See, there were so many. There were a bunch of really pretty blues. Glacier. I'm trying to think, was Glacier the metallic one? Duchess. Duchess was, maybe Duchess was the metallic one. I don't know. That one was like that Bridgerton color. Glacier, I remember that one coming out. I mean, Duchess. I remember the name. All right, so we have wiped down our transfer here. And I'm just using a bath mat or a dish towel. Okay, we're gonna put the backer sheet back on. I know, doesn't it look great? So personally, I want to put a different pattern on my picture frame. Like, if I were to keep it for me, it really depends on who it's going to. So, like, if I'm going to keep the picture frame for me, I would want, I don't know, maybe like the Moroccan pattern, or what's that, damask pattern. I love the damask pattern. right? If it was going to Riley, I would probably do the bow pattern, the one that we got from last month. So it really just depends on what you prefer or what you want. All right. Let's add a cute small bow on here. So I have two options here. I actually have okay. I have orange, what is this called? Chiffon. So do we want to do this chiffon ribbon or do we want to do the velvet ribbon? The colors, yes. Which colors? The paste colors, is that what you're talking about? The paste colors, if you go on my chalk page, if you go under paste, it'll have all of the jars there. I don't know which one I like more. I kind of like the velvet. Thank you. Yes, the pattern is this month's club. That is cute. What do you guys think? Or should we do something more like this? Where it's just a little bit longer. Which one do you like more? Do you like the first one or the second one? The second one actually looks really cute. I kind of like it with the longer strings. I feel like I'm making it so complicated. I think I like this one. What do you guys think? I know. It is a hard one, isn't it? Oh. I'm not sure the mix looks good, but we do need to choose one or the other. Oh my gosh, why? Let's do the orange. Let's see. Okay. I think Robert just came to check. I've got to get going Gosh darn it. I gotta go get Riley. Okay. Hopefully he went to go change Grayson's diaper and get him ready to get in the car. I'm gonna glue this on real quick, you guys. Are you ready? Or you know what? Maybe I'll just post a photo, and I'll get your guys's votes. How about let's do that? Let's do that. Okay? Ooh, what if we even swapped it around like we did before? Okay, I'm going to show you like 4 versions. Be ready. I'm going to post it over in the group or on the page here in a little bit. Okay? But first, I do need to go get Riley. Okay? All right, y'all. Y'all hit that heart button for me. I sure do appreciate you guys hanging out. Happy September. Y'all comment September. I will send you all the details. Reminder that we do have some fun things coming up. We've got 2 collections. We've got the holiday collection coming up, which is Christmas. We've got the holiday peanuts collection. I do have this new cool little tool. It holds 20 squeegees, your stir sticks, your multi-tools, and 3 containers of color trays. Okay, so comment September. I will send it to you. Thank you guys for jumping on. I will see you guys later. Okay? All right, bye y'all.